Hi guys, my name is Wannes, I'm from the company Lurblanks, and today I'm going to show you how to paint a lava jerkbait. And if you like these painting tutorial videos, then don't forget to subscribe because I will be posting one every week. Alright guys, I already went ahead and painted the blanks white with just opaque white. So now we're gonna use pearl white. So guys, we got that done. I'm gonna take some Liquitex acrylic ink and we're gonna go over almost the whole lure. The reason I'm taking an ink right now is because its pigments are way smaller, it's more transparent, so it's gonna pop more when you put epoxy on because of the pearl white we put on first. Because acrylic inks are a kind of a dye instead of a real pigmented paint. It's much finer. So now we're gonna go over with a little bit of red, so we create like an orange shade. Again, I'm going to use an acrylic ink. We're just gonna put some random lines and spots all over the place. So now guys, we're gonna use the new stencil from Lurblanks. I never tried these before myself. When I saw this stencil I came up with this pattern, so it's a first timer for me as well. So let's put them on and let's see what we can do. I'm going to tighten these by using the eyes of the jerkbait so it stays nice and tight. Makes it a lot easier to work with. And the lines are really thick, so I think this is ideal for creating a lava fish pattern. So I'm really excited. This is the first time I'm gonna try this myself. So yeah, let's try it. So I put some opaque black in my chamber. I thinned it down quite a lot, and now we're gonna use this. It's from a popsicle. It's just a regular wooden stick, and we're gonna use it to create spatters. We're gonna spatter, and this is a technique that gives you a lot of control over your own spatters. You just hold the airbrush against the wooden stick like so, and you start spraying. Now if you make the wooden stick shorter, so your needle is closer to the end of the stick, you will make smaller spatters, and as the bigger the stick becomes, the bigger the spatters are. And that's how we're gonna create a spatter pattern. No, wait, I need to spray white first. Okay guys, damn it, I need to spray white first. Alright guys, take two. I put some white in my chamber, I thinned it down, so we're gonna cover everything with white again. Now this stencil, it doesn't touch the lure everywhere, so I need to be very careful to not blow any paint underneath the stencil. So I'm gonna need to shoot straight at the lure at all times, at a big distance, at low air pressure, with good thin down paint, and put on light coats. So guys, now I'm taking my black and we're gonna make a spatter pattern between our stencil to represent rocks, or molten rocks at least, like lava has. So we're gonna use the stick technique. The longer the stick, the bigger the spots. The smaller the stick, the finer the spots are. So guys, I already went ahead and I took some white. I used acrylic ink white because it's easy to spray. I like it more for detailing and such. And I'm tracing all my lines of my stencil. I already done 2. I'm doing the 3rd one right now. It takes a while, but it's worth it. I can tell you that. Now most important is you spray right on top of your stencil and not to the sides, because if you spray to the sides you will fill up the whole black area with white, and we only want to trace our stencil, because we're gonna spray red over that. So we're gonna create the first glow over lava, because lava has like 3 stages of colors, which means that the outer sides are red. The warmer it gets to the core, the lighter it becomes. So you start with red, it becomes orange, and then it becomes yellow. That's why we sprayed yellow first and use our stencil, because that will be the core of our lava. So I will be tracing the lines here. So now we're gonna take acrylic ink in red, because it covers nicely, it sprays easily, and it will give a nice glow to our stencil now. So now we're gonna quickly trace everything again, but not that perfectly now. So guys, we traced with the red, now we're going to trace with white again, but this time we're gonna spray closer, so we don't spray as white as we did with the red, because now we want to add orange in the core of the red. So just opaque white and trace all the lines again. So guys, now I'm going to add some highlights in some areas, in particularly the bigger ones. Just some random highlights. Now I'm going to mix some orange, and I want it to be quite light. So then we're going to do our highlights and our tracing again with orange. That actually is a pretty cool pattern. I do need to do some touch-ups, but it looks quite okay. It looks quite okay. Well, the stencil at least gives a really cool pattern. I like that. This is really good. Yeah, that's a really cool jerkbait. Nice. Alright, the second one. Looking really cool. That really looks like lava. I would have liked a little bit more dark on every rock, I would say. I used too much white on every rock, but the overall result is pretty cool. Would have been nicer if they all would have been darker. But yeah, as I expected, this stencil is perfect for a lava pattern. It's really cool. So now guys, for a few touch-ups, I'm just going to take a toothpick and some Createx Wicked Yellow. Maybe I'll shake that first. That's a good idea. We just dip our toothpick and then we just draw those lines again. If you have a really fine brush, that's even better. I just don't have any brushes. So guys, that is already a huge difference. That dries, it's gonna be a really cool lure. And when we put some epoxy on it, it's really gonna pop. That's gonna be awesome. I am doubting a little about the belly, what I'm gonna do with the belly. I was thinking to spray the core just a little bit more orange in there, you know. That is a huge difference. If you can see that. If you finish it up a little, huge difference. So guys, our lure is finished. I love how they turned out. Really cool pattern. It is hot as lava. the blank and the stencil I used for this lure both come from lure blanks. You can find them in the link in the description below. If you haven't seen my video about painting a dragon yet, you should really check that one out right here. And if you want to see some more stencil tricks, then I have a great video for you right here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!